Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Now this is the part where I explain a little bit of the exercises, and welcome to my beautiful background. We have working tools, we have a squat rack, amazing, amazing Vegeta fucking motivation, alpha lead stuff, and then we have a fucking hoodie thing securing, I don't know, whatever that is, which is a bench. So basically the first exercise once again is going to be focused on chest. This time is going to be floor press but with a twist, which is unilateral floor press. This is very good because it works your stability, and again you are working unilaterally. So I feel like that brings you an advantage for other exercises and for other things that you want to work on. In this case, you want to increase your bench press, your upper chest, and stuff like that. Now, for the second exercise, we went for the classic T-bar rows. This is an amazing exercise. This, to me, brings and just exploits or whatever. It's the most gainful exercise, if that's even a word. It's one of the best exercises for back, at least that works for me. I get humongous. Then for the third exercise, we went to wall squat. So this is a great physical therapy exercise, but also a great quad builder. And that is fucking tough. If you can do 2 minutes wall squat position, you have my respect. And then lastly, we went to a little bit of a bicep pump. We basically went to the squat rack without any weight. We're just doing with a normal bar, and we are going for a couple reps. Now, I do want to mention that there are other exercises for bicep that work way better. If you have a bench, you can put in the inclined position like this, okay? And you just let your arms hang like that, and you can pick up weight and do it. At the beginning, it may feel kind of stupid, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? But honestly, it will target your bicep like primarily. It's going to be one of the best arms exercises that you will ever do. But I am still going to do, and I'm going to show you shoulder fly or shoulder lateral raises, however you want to call it. I love this exercise and it's a great shoulder builder. But on the next workout, I will show you an even better shoulder workout or exercises. Hope you enjoy this one, and I will see you in the next one, which is the topic. Yay. And now, welcome to the topic of today, which is my experience working at a sports store. What? So, first of all, welcome to my room. And yes, I am wearing my pajamas because style, swag. I know that my room looks a little bit weird. I know that there's that buckle belt in there, space in here, and whatever. I'm doing a little bit of a change in my wardrobe and stuff like that. So yeah, I do apologize for that, but at the same time, I don't apologize. So hope you enjoyed the last video. I do want to briefly mention that I'm sorry that so last week the video didn't come out on Sunday. I had a problem with my files and they were corrupted. I have no fucking idea why. It sometimes happens. But this one I decided to do because my idea was not to do these topics, was not to talk about this topic, but I decided to compensate you guys and to actually be a little bit more real. We are going to talk about my experience working at a sports store, in this case, Decathlon. Okay, and I do have my trustworthy water, which is something that you really need when you work at a store like that. So, this is going to be very informal. At the same time, I'm not going to reveal too much. I'm not going to hear washing my clothes in public, like we said in Portuguese, but I want to present to you the top reasons why you should um, apply to this job and the top things that you should take in consideration when applying to this job. Okay, so I worked there for about 7 months, something like that, and I will get this out of the way completely. And the people around me, my inner circle, knows that people enjoyed my work in there. I got a great feedback, although I didn't continue. Now, I will explain a little bit more about this as the video progresses because I feel like there's this vicious cycle in every single company. I'm not here naming and pointing fingers, but there's a vicious cycle in every company, which is they just want to bring in new workers because it's cheaper than to keep the same ones at that, to keep the same ones locked in. Now, there's a lot more politics and there's a lot more financial things that go in this type of decisions. So I'm not here complaining and I'm not here pointing fingers. Again, I'm not here washing my clothes. But either way, I would have enjoyed to continue. I would have enjoyed to stay there, to actually progress even more, because it's a fun job. It's addictive. Either way, I am going to explain to you just a little bit, a couple variables. So when I applied to this job, I was searching for a job for about 3 months at that time, and I was fucking tired of it. All I wanted to do was work. Now, of course, I didn't want to work in anything. I always want to work according to my skills because, I mean, I have a master's degree, so, you know, but the point is, and this isn't, I mean, I'm just telling you my experience because some people will say, well, it doesn't matter if you have a master's degree or whatever, you can still work at a low level job or at a store or this or that. And yes, and if you're happy like me, amazing. I hate office jobs, at least for now. So I've had my fair share of that. Either way, and when I say I hate office jobs, it also depends on the office job, on the team, on what you're selling, on what you're doing. There's so many variables, but right now, I just want to be honest and say that. And I'm not afraid to say that. Either way, the point is, I applied to that job. I went to the interview. I felt so inspired. And I was like, why do I think that working here is a good opportunity? So I was stressed and anxious. I spoke with my girlfriend about that. One thing led to the other, and then I started working. The first couple of days were fucking tough. But then once I got into the rhythm, oh my God. Now I do gotta say that I was in charge of the water sports, surf, and swimming. And then as we progressed for winter, I only had swimming, and I felt like it's just like an in brackets, being completely honest. I feel like that area, that sport is not really recognized. I feel like it delivers numbers, but it's just there. All you don't have a lot of work. Okay, you can have a lot of work if you want to have new things in your area, if you want to have new products, if you want to keep everything tidy, but you have enough time and enough room to do that. So I feel like I did a good job, but I had all the tools to do a good job. That's basically what I want to say. So, why you should apply to Decathlon? First, um, and I had a good experience with this, but and first, before starting this, just to have more context, I'm sorry. What were the top things that I highlight from my journey? So the first is team spirit. The second is customer sales. And the third is confidence. So team spirit, you already know what it is, but I was in a good team. The team was amazing, was informal and all that. It was helpful more than anything. Second, customer sales. You can go up to a customer and try to sell anything. And I fucking love that because I used to be a sales manager, but that type of sales manager is through the phone and you don't see the person. Or if you do, if you see it, it's different objects. You can't just go up to a person and ask, "What are your needs for today? Are you going to go for a walk? For a walk, do you need some good socks? Do you need some different pants or equipment or shoes or whatever?" So customer sales. And then third, confidence. I didn't know that I had the confidence and actually the ability to do customer service on site. Okay, dealing with a lot of multitasking of like payments and all that, and at the same time a physical job, because it is going to be a little bit of a physical job. Not only because it's standing all the time, you don't have breaks, at least for me, the type of schedule that I was doing, but you um, you have a lot on your mind. Okay, it's just you are standing always from one corner to the other of the store. Sometimes when you don't have anything to do, you always have one thing to do, which is your sport, and see how it is. Okay, so there's always something to do. I've always said that. And the days that you have less movement are good because they allow you to prepare for other days with more movement. So I just wanted to give that little context. So why you should apply? Team spirit. It's a great job for you to work on your skills, your multitasking skills, being able to deal with clients and different situations. So you get a good repertoire. And the third is, I think it gives you a little bit of room for improvement. You always, I think you can feel like you have given your best, like me, but at the same time, you may think that you could have improved something. And that's good because sometimes we think that, oh, maybe I should have improved this. But we have this idea that we didn't do enough. And in there, I feel like you can do enough. You can have room to do that and still be able to improve. It's like a healthy improvement, you know? It's like a healthy mindset. With that being said, here are the things that you should consider and take in consideration when you are applying. It's going to be like the schedule is never the same. Okay, it might be the same. Your days off might be kind of the same, but it always goes around. Okay, it's always in motion, which means that you might work a lot of weekends. Okay, and also on Sunday you get double pay, and on holidays. Other considerations: you are going to be standing a lot. You are going to have to do a lot of things at the same time, and then your brain just it just follows that. It's fine. But remember that this is a job that you are required to do quite a lot of things and have a lot of things in consideration. Again, this is all just personal experience, and then I'm also going to give a little context at the end from everything that I just said here. And then the other things to have in consideration is that there are three types of schedule in the store. If you are going in the morning, you have the truck to basically put everything on its rightful place. So a truck brings a lot of items and then you have to separate them and then put them everywhere. It's not always like this because we don't have truck every single day, at least right now, the last period that I was in the last couple of months. But yeah, then you have lunchtime or evening, which is more like customer centered. And then you have night, which is basically doing facing, making sure that the store is good. Now, with these things taken in consideration, I think you should apply. Every experience is going to be different. Not everyone is going to enjoy the team spirit. Not everyone is going to enjoy the team because it's normal, different personalities. But this was my experience. It was a very, very good experience that I had. I wish I would have continued and also continued to grow because I felt like there was margin for improvement at the same time that I was going and I was enjoying what I was doing. And that's it. If you have any questions, I will try to be as honest as possible and answer to you. Hope you enjoyed the video. I was not planning on doing this, so uh, I don't want to sound egotistical, but do like consider yourselves lucky because I was not going to do a video like this because I have done videos like this for the podcast itself, but they were in Portuguese. And I felt like it would be a little bit fun and honest because I didn't post video last week. So to do a double the impact video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. This month of December is going to be very cool. A lot of new videos are coming. A lot of different content is coming. I'm also going to film right now some content that's going to come out. And I hope you enjoyed the workouts. I know that we got slightly more views, so people are interested in this type of form of video. So I may, no promises, but I may sometimes do this topic, this type of video, which is a workout and then a topic. I feel like it complements a little bit my life, and it's two things that I love to do. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Yay.